Dillian Whyte against Alexander Povetkin, first time around. After the fight, I saw you briefly. You predicted that that was a possibility. And so you were right. It's the way it worked out. Were you just as shocked as everybody else when it actually happened?
I was upset for Dillian. Even though I want to punch him up, I was upset for him because aside from the competition that me and him have, because he's in my industry, he was one step away from competing for a world title. But nevertheless, he's got a rematch. And if you fail the first time, you dust yourself off and you go again. So this is his second opportunity to go again. I wish him well. I was shocked the first time, but I was more upset for him because of what was next to come. Remember, I was talking about like that pot of gold, and Povetkin landed a very, what do they call it, a pitch perfect or a pinch perfect punch?
Or a punch perfect punch.
Punch perfect punch. It was just spot on. And it was unfortunate. But, you know, one thing about life is we're in a generation or in an era where there's no room for failure. Interviews aren't the same because you don't want to say the wrong thing. People can't perform and be creative because creativity leads to experience, which leads to trial and error. And there's no room for failure anymore. So the good thing with Dillian is that he tried and he failed, but he never lost heart. No matter what people have said about him, he's ready to go again. Within the space of 2 to 3 months, he's going to be back in there, and I've got a lot of respect for that because, you know, it's easy to kind of curl up in a ball and hide away because there's so much negative energy towards failure these days. But I think what he's showing is true strength, and that's why I think it's going to be a really good fight. And the second time around, even though I respect Povetkin so much, Olympic gold medalist, world champion, he's only lost to Klitschko and me. He's only lost to Klitschko and me. Dillian, the strength that he's had to pick himself up takes some doing, and I think that type of energy to take into the rematch will be the reason for his victory.